The airways in the lungs become inflamed and constricted, and if you experience difficulty breathing, this may be an asthma attack. If you also feel the need to take more air and experience chest tightness along with coughing, it indicates you are approaching an asthma attack. With wheezing sounds and findings from physical examination, an asthma attack can be confirmed. Bronchial tubes are present in the lungs. When you breathe, clean air passes through these tubes into the lungs, where oxygen is then absorbed into the bloodstream. However, if you have severe asthma, the airways become more sensitive, narrowing the tubes. This leads to inflammation of the airways, obstructing airflow. Additionally, mucus production increases, and the muscles around the tubes tighten, hindering normal breathing. These problems collectively cause a condition known as a respiratory spasm. Once breathing becomes difficult, a rapid breathing pattern emerges. The muscles surrounding the airways become more restricted and tight. You may feel a severe tightness or pressure. You may also hear a clear wheezing or hissing sound as you breathe. This can cause more mucus-laden coughing, especially when cortisol levels drop at night. This situation generally worsens at night. Research has shown that asthma is caused by an imbalance in the immune system, leading the body to overreact to environmental factors, causing significant inflammation and constriction in the lungs. Doctors often prescribe steroids as an emergency treatment to quickly suppress the inflammation in the lungs and the lining of the lungs. However, long-term use of these medications can cause problems. There are natural ways to alleviate asthma symptoms by supporting both the lungs and the immune system. In this video, I will share with you the top 5 vitamins that help reduce inflammation in the lungs, which is crucial in managing asthma symptoms. The goal is to reduce inflammation in the lungs, open the airways, and prevent asthma triggers from activating. Additionally, we will discuss lifestyle changes that can help manage and even cure asthma. Note: this video is for informational purposes only. Please consult your doctor before taking any supplements or making changes to your medications. Vitamin D. The first on our list is vitamin D. Vitamin D is crucial in preventing chronic inflammation in the lungs, especially in asthma patients. Vitamin D is actually a hormone produced by the skin when exposed to sunlight. Studies show that 74% of asthma patients are deficient in vitamin D, which leads to structural changes in lung tissues, causing airway constriction, thickening, and narrowing, thus obstructing the normal flow of gases. You can take 20,000–30,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily, along with 200 mcg of vitamin K2 to support the vitamin D. This dosage is often prescribed by functional medicine doctors to reduce and eliminate inflammation in the lungs and prevent further thickening of the airway tissues. Additionally, to boost your vitamin D levels, it's recommended to take daily walks in oxygen-rich air and expose your skin to sunlight for at least 30–45 minutes. Vitamin C. The second in line is vitamin C, a powerful defender against asthma. Vitamin C is an essential nutrient we must regularly consume from raw, plant-based foods like leafy salads, vegetables, fruits, and berries. Consuming foods like cabbage, sauerkraut, strawberries, bell peppers, and cruciferous vegetables strengthens the antioxidant network in your body with vitamin C. This helps rapidly reduce inflammation in the lungs and prevent bronchoconstriction, thus opening the airways and making breathing easier. Vitamin C also supports the proper functioning of the cortisol hormone in your body. If this hormone doesn't function correctly, it can cause spasms in the smooth muscles of the lungs. However, avoid over-the-counter ascorbic acid supplements, as they only contain 5% of the true vitamin C complex. If you decide to supplement, consider adding a teaspoon of freeze-dried organic fruit powder such as acerola cherry, rose hips, amla, or camu camu to a glass of water or smoothie. Real vitamin C contains J factors that help transport oxygen throughout your body, reducing the likelihood of experiencing breathlessness and respiratory difficulties. Electrolytes. The third category consists of essential electrolyte minerals: calcium, magnesium, and potassium. Electrolytes are critical minerals that the body uses to carry electrical impulses and facilitate communication within the body. It is essential to consume foods rich in electrolytes daily to support smooth muscle motor control, particularly green leafy vegetables. If you're deficient in calcium, magnesium, sodium, or potassium, the muscles in your lungs may tighten and spasm, leading to asthma symptoms. This condition can worsen during exercise or intense physical activity, as your body utilizes these minerals, and spasms can occur. Asthma medications can also deplete your stored electrolytes, so it's advisable to start using a high-quality electrolyte powder daily, around 1–2 teaspoons mixed with 16 ounces of water. Ensure your chosen brand contains at least 1,000 mg of potassium citrate, 100 mg of magnesium citrate, and 75 mg of calcium lactate. Cod liver oil. Next, let's discuss the ancient remedy of extra virgin cod liver oil. Consuming foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids is crucial for reducing inflammation in the lungs and minimizing mucus production. Cod liver oil, rich in DHA and EPA, is one of the best sources of omega-3s. These active omega-3s reduce inflammation in the body, protecting the lungs and other internal organs. You can take 1 teaspoon of extra virgin cod liver oil daily. Avoid cheaper supplements as they contain synthetic vitamins, which can be toxic to the body. Icelandic cod liver oil is generally the highest quality, so refrigerate it to keep it fresh. Besides omega-3 fatty acids, raw cod liver oil is rich in retinol, the active form of vitamin A, which helps regenerate mucosal tissue in the lungs. It can help prevent immune reactions to everyday particles like pollen, pet dander, tobacco smoke, etc. Vitamin E. Lastly, we have vitamin E. The vitamin E complex is a powerful antioxidant that helps protect the body and lungs from inflammation and immune reactions. When you have asthma, your white blood cells produce cytokines that trigger inflammation in the walls of the bronchial tubes or airways. Over time, this can lead to the formation of scar tissue in the lungs, causing the tubes to become stiffer and narrower and potentially triggering asthma attacks. However, a potent form of vitamin E called Tocotrienols can help prevent the formation of scar tissue, keeping your airways flexible. A standard dosage would be around 300 mg per day of Tocotrienols, derived from a pigment called annatto. By the way, I've shared links to some of my favorite supplements in the description below, in case you're looking for recommendations. I also highly recommend consuming foods naturally rich in vitamin E, such as avocados, sunflower seeds, hazelnuts, extra virgin olive oil, Swiss chard, and leafy greens. All these can help increase your lung capacity and reduce the oxygen demand in your tissues, making breathing easier. Later in this video, we'll discuss some simple lifestyle changes to prevent asthma attacks and support your lungs and breathing. But first, let's delve deeper into some of the root causes and triggers of asthma. One of the main causes is the use of many antibiotics or corticosteroids, especially during childhood. These can cause structural changes in the lungs that are often irreversible. Another early trigger for asthma is growing up in an overly sterile and clean environment, where exposure to enough pathogens and bacteria is limited. This prevents the necessary antibodies from forming, making you more likely to develop allergies to airborne particles as you get older. Consuming too many inflammatory foods like gluten, sugar, refined flour, and vegetable oils can also reduce antioxidants in the body, triggering inflammation in the lungs. Other triggers that may exacerbate your asthma include mold toxins in your home, particularly on damp walls, or perhaps your immune system overreacts to other pollutants like dust, mites, smoke, or aerosols. If your head moves forward from your body, this condition is called forward head posture and can put pressure on the nerves in the lower back, affecting your lungs. Additionally, high cortisol levels triggered by prolonged mental stress can weaken your immune system and trigger inflammation in the lungs. Simple lifestyle changes can help manage asthma effectively. Here are some suggestions. 1. Reduce grains, sugar, and flour-based foods like cereals, biscuits, bread, donuts, cakes, sweets, fruit juice, and pasta. These refined foods deplete antioxidants like vitamin C and E, which can lead to inflammation in the lungs, narrowing the airways. Instead, consume foods rich in quercetin and bioflavonoids such as asparagus, extra virgin olive oil, garlic, dark cherries, peppers, blackberries, etc. These antioxidants work with the vitamin C complex to protect the lung tissues from immune reactions. Eliminate mold in your home entirely, as it can often trigger asthma attacks. Mold can thrive in old clothes, damp walls, contaminated carpets, old furniture, and behind water heaters. It releases spores that can trigger asthma attacks, so it is crucial to control mold in your living and working environments. Take long, gentle walks in nature for at least 30–45 minutes daily, especially during winter if possible. Infrared light from the sun penetrates your clothing and skin, boosting melatonin levels in your cells, reducing inflammation, and improving oxygen levels. Sunlight also triggers vitamin D production upon skin contact, essential for healthy lungs. Additionally, fresh air can help expel irritants from your lungs that you may have inhaled indoors. Stand up straight and lean your back against a wall. If you notice your head protruding too far forward, you may have forward head posture. This can pressure the T1–T4 vertebrae, affecting your breathing. If this is a significant issue, consult a chiropractor for posture correction. If you contract the flu or other viral infections, consider using oregano oil to improve breathing and clear mucus from your lungs. This concentrated oil is rich in thymol and carvacrol, which helps open the airways for easier breathing. Replace caffeinated drinks like coffee, tea, and soda with soothing alternatives. I recommend decaffeinated green tea, lemon balm tea, and peppermint tea. These can help regulate your cortisol levels and soothe irritated lung tissues. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more information and sharing.